How to walk off 10 pounds in just 3 weeks. The quick stepping secret to dropping 10 pounds and flattening your belly in just 3 weeks. When you want to shed serious weight, walking might not even come to mind. But it should. Fast-paced walking, when combined with healthy eating, is hugely effective for weight loss, says Art Weltman, Ph.D., Director of Exercise Physiology at the University of Virginia. And those simple steps can have a big impact on your overall health, cutting your risk of everything from heart disease to depression. If your daily strolls haven't made you skinny so far, your speed may be the problem. Many of us stride more like a window shopper than a power walker. The goal thankfully isn't crazy race walker style, you just need to move at a challenging pace. In studies, Weltman has found that women, who do 3 short, about 30-minute, high-intensity walks plus 2 moderately paced recovery walks a week, lose up to 6 times more abdominal fat than participants who simply stroll 5 days a week. This despite the fact that both groups burn the exact same number of calories. The power walkers also drop about 4 times as much total body fat. There is a strong relationship between intensity of exercise and fat-burning hormones, says Weltman. So if you're exercising at a pace considered to be hard, you're likely to release more of these hormones. The best part, when women walk, deep abdominal fat is the first to go. That's a scientific fact we can get excited about. Another happy truth, although you're moving at a fast clip, power walking is still easier on the joints than running. During walking, one of your feet is always in contact with the ground, says Weltman, but during running there's a float stage where your whole body is lifted in the air. Then you come back down and subject your body to the impact. That's why walking is a smart long-term fitness plan. To get you off on the right foot, here's a complete primer, from how to tweak your speed for maximum burn to what gear you need, hint, almost none. Follow the workouts and wisdom along with healthy eating and not only can you lose those extra 10 pounds in 3 weeks, but you will have a no-fuss plan that you can do anywhere, anytime. Dial in your speed. To make sure your pace is on point, use these guidelines from exercise physiologist Tom Holland, author of Beat the Gym. For maximum fat burn, aim for 30 minutes at power walk intensity 3 days a week, see the walking plan on the next page. That time can be completed all at once, or you can break it up into spurts with recovery strides, stroll or brisk walk, in between. Stroll. Think window shopping pace, or an intensity of 4 on a scale of 10. It burns about 238 calories an hour. Brisk walk. This means an effort of 5 or 6 on a scale of 10. It burns up to 340 calories an hour, at a 3.5 to 4 miles per hour pace. While you can gossip about men, you need to catch your breath every few sentences. Power walk. You're torching off approximately 564 calories an hour, at a 4 to 5 miles per hour pace. Moving at this clip, using your arms to help propel you forward and taking longer strides, your effort should be a 7 or 8 on a scale of 10. Talking is possible only in spurts of 3 or 4 words, but you'd rather focus on breathing. The Amped Up Plan. This program from Holland mixes a regular walking workout with interval routines to help you reach your power walking quota of 30 minutes, 3 times a week. Aim to walk on 3 non-consecutive days and either rest or cross-train on the other ones. If you cross-train, think power yoga or swimming, you'll help your body recover, and with our diet, you'll progress more quickly to dropping up to 10 pounds in 3 weeks. Tempo day. Burns about 220 calories. Warm up, stroll for 5 minutes. Workout, maintain a power walk intensity for 30 minutes. Cool down, stroll for 3 to 5 minutes. Long interval day. Burns about 355 calories. Warm up, stroll for 5 minutes. Interval workout, maintain a hard power walk intensity, 8 on a scale of 10, for 5 minutes. Recover at a brisk pace for 1 minute. Repeat for a total of 6 intervals. Cool down, stroll for 3 to 5 minutes. Short interval day. Burns about 405 calories. Warm up, stroll for 5 minutes. Interval workout, maintain a hard power walk intensity, 8 on a scale of 10, for 2 minutes. Recover at a brisk pace for 1 minute. Repeat for a total of 15 intervals. Cool down, stroll for 3 to 5 minutes. Walk this way. When it comes to walking, your body and brain know what to do. Makes sense, you've been doing it since you took those first wobbly baby steps. But with these 3 form fixes, you'll maximize your burn, big time. Chin up. Your gaze shouldn't be aimed at your feet, no matter how snazzy your sneakers are. Instead, focus on a point about 10 feet ahead of you. This will keep your stride longer and your neck comfortably in line with your spine. Activate your ABS. When you brace your core pulling your belly button toward your spine, you automatically trigger good posture. Squeeze your glutes. Your backside literally propels you through your walk. To get the most oomph so you can go longer and faster, keep your glutes tight. Bad visual, good strategy. Imagine squeezing a winning lottery ticket between your cheeks. 4 ways to burn more fat. So you're the impatient type? Use these tricks to up the challenge in calorie burn. Add hills. When you hit the hills on a treadmill or in your neighborhood, you increase your calorie burn by nearly 20%, and that's just on a 1 to 5% incline. Go off-road. Head out for a light but brisk hike and you'll torch about 430 calories in just an hour. Credit the uneven terrain which forces you to work harder. Sub this in for one of your weekly power walks. Swing your arms. With elbows bent at 90 degrees and hands in loose fists, move your arms in an arc, keeping elbows tight to your body. This helps drive you forward, says Weltman, builds upper body strength and can increase your burn by up to 10%. Make longer strides. Instead of taking more steps, work on increasing your stride length, Weltman says. You'll cover more ground, and that means more fat fried. Itching to run. Let's face it, some of us would rather just run. But if you go from 0 to Usain Bolt on your first outing, you might end up sidelined. Use this guide from Holland to transition from walking to running safely. For the running newbie, do this modified version of the short interval day, see the amped up plan, left, 3 times a week, run for 1 minute, work up to 2 minutes over the course of a couple of weeks, walk for 1 minute and repeat for a total of 15 intervals. Do this for a few weeks, then transition to the long interval day, running for 5 minutes and walking for 1, repeating for a total of 6 intervals. The goal is to eventually tackle tempo day running for 30 minutes non-stop. For the on and off runner, assuming you have some running experience under your belt, you can dive right into the long interval day plan, subbing in running for the power walks. The intervals should be challenging, and the tempo day run should be done at a hard but comfortable pace. For the gym goer, you can also use this plan to cross-train, doing the exact same routines while on the elliptical machine, rowing machine, or stationary bike.